Hi, I'm Simon with AppliancePartsPros.com. Today we're going to show you how to repair your appliance. Are you ready? Remember, anytime you work on your appliance, make sure it's unplugged or the circuit breakers are off so there's no chance of electrocution. In this video, we'll show you how to replace the Dispenser Arm Kit in a GE refrigerator. It's going to be a very easy repair. Should only take a few minutes to show you how to do it. For this job, we're going to need a putty knife, a Torx 20 screwdriver, a Phillips screwdriver, and a small flat blade screwdriver. When you open up the package, you're going to get a new Dispenser Arm Kit. The Dispenser Arm Kit consists of the mounting bracket, the dispenser arm, and the ice funnel. It's located in the dispenser compartment. If ice or water is not dispensing, check and replace the Dispenser Arm Kit if needed. To get to the part we're going to replace, we need to remove this touch control panel. So there's a couple of holes here that has a locking pins in, so we need to push up on the pins, and then we're going to use this putty knife to pry the control panel off. So I'm using a Torx 20 screwdriver. You can use anything you want as long as it's going to fit into this hole. Push it up slightly, don't go too excited on that. And I'm going to insert this putty knife in the seam and pry it out. And we're going to this side, push it up and pry it out. Okay, that it's off. Next, we're going to disconnect these 3 plugs so we can take away the control panel, the touch panel. I'm going to use the small flat blade screwdriver, and we're going to disconnect the plugs. And now we're going to remove the bracket. There's 4 screws, 1 in each corner. I'm using a Phillips screwdriver. I'm going to take them out one by one. Next, I'm going to slide out the assembly, the bracket, and dispenser arm. I'm going to free those harness wires. And this is how the old one looked like. As you notice, I have here all this yuck on the water tube and on this ice chute door. So we need to clean it before we're going to install a new parts in there. This is the old dispenser arm assembly. And it's a little different from the new kit, but it's going to function exactly the same way. I would suggest you to take a few pictures on how it was for easier installation. Take a picture this way. I'm going to turn it over and make another picture. And now we save and we can start disassembling it. I'm going to start with taking off this wires from the terminals of the light bulb socket. I'm using a flat blade screwdriver, prying it off. And then we're going to push down these tabs. Again, I'm using the same small flat blade screwdriver. And it comes out like that. I'm going to put it aside. And we go to the opposite side, and we're going to take out the switch. We need to open these 2 tabs. Again, I'm going to push it aside. Be careful. Don't break the switch. take it out, peel off this tape. Okay, leave it here for a while, and I'm going to take this spring off. Again, using the same small flat blade screwdriver, I'm gonna put it aside. And I'm going to slide this out. Pull this hinge out, and then I'm going to slide this opposite side out. And now I can remove this harness and take it out completely from the old bracket. That's an old spring, we don't need it because we're going to replace the whole thing. This is the old dispenser arm kit next to the new one. If you don't have these parts, you can get it from appliancepartspros.com. So we're going to start to assemble the new dispenser with placing that spring onto this arm. This is the front, this is the back of the arm, and the spring goes on this side, and the long portion of the spring goes into the groove here. Then I'm going to bring the funnel and install it onto the funnel. I need to wind this spring place it into this hinge opening. This way, and then I'm going to slide this side, the arm, into this hinge on the opposite side. I'm going to let it go slowly. It's going to be in this position for a while. And bring the bracket, so it's going to be installed this way. This is the outside, and this is the top, and this is the inside. So we're going to bring it in. Turn it this way, and the funnel is going to be installed. If you can see, there's rails here and there's a rails here on the top, so we're gonna insert that so they will interact. Slide it in, push it in, and these two little pins should lock into the cutouts. That's how it looks like. Next, we're going to take out the light bulb, unscrew it, and then we're going to push in this socket and the shield. Keep pressing it till those two little, we can call it wings, locking tabs, will go all the way in and lock. Push in this shield so it will shape up, and now we can install the light bulb. I'm going to install this switch. I'm going to put this switch on the post here, and the second hole would be secured by the screw that provides in the kit right here. I'm going to use the Phillips screwdriver, and we're going to tighten that screw. Do not over tighten it, it goes into plastic. Now I can try. See that lever is depressing the switch lever. So next we're going to put the harness into this cutout here. I'm going to run it a little bit different than that was on the old one. So and the plug goes into. Then we're going to insert this in this side opening, and now I'm going to install this wires only light bulb socket terminals. The terminals are different sizes, so we're going to put the smaller connector onto the small terminal and the larger connector into the large one. Okay, we're ready to install it into the dispenser cavity. Now we're going to install this assembly into this dispenser cavity. I need to point to this water nozzle. Will go into this groove here. So we're going to start with placing the harnesses plugs inside. It doesn't go over anymore. And then we're going to slide it in. And now we need to place this nozzle, water nozzle. Okay, it's in. And now the time to install these screws. I'm using a Phillips screwdriver and tighten those screws, one in each corner. Next, we're going to connect this touch control pad. There's the 3 plugs. You can't mix them around, they're all different sizes. Slide it in and push it in. And we have a small one. And that's the medium one, or you can call it a medium rare. Now I'm going to turn it over, and this edge goes in first, the top one. And then we're going to press in the bottom. All right. Lovely. Plug the fridge back in and make sure it's cooling. Thank you for being a part of another successful repair brought to you by AppliancePartsPros.com. For any of your future appliance repair projects, please check out our other videos available on our site, on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Instagram.